everybody, welcome to the Lunar Lowdown with me, Sally Nerney. This is the lowdown for the new moon of November 4th, where we have the sun and the moon together in the middle degrees of Libra, the scales. For this moon, I'd like to continue the experiment of visioning with you right here. Full disclosure, I've got a couple of birds flying around in this space with me, stormfly and snapdragon. You will undoubtedly be hearing their commentary along with mine today. So let's jump right in. This new moon at 18 degrees of Libra is at the center of this constellation of balance. And this new moon is directly opposite the planet Uranus and square to the planet Saturn. These characters of Uranus and Saturn could easily be understood as holding one side each of the scales. Where Saturn yearns to keep the status quo and structure and commitment and the past, Uranus wants to break up tradition and innovate new patterns into the future. And I get that this new moon invites each of us to weigh those values in our own personal scales, to explore this middle way between the energies of Saturn and Uranus. It is our work to seek that middle way, to understand Saturn's wisdom from our elders who have lived here before us, while releasing that which is outdated and rigid and no longer living, and accessing Uranus for groundbreaking, fresh, novel perspective structures that embraces the future while avoiding the restlessness and the petulance of new things for novelty's sake. Perfect for this time of year of seasonal change in both hemispheres, but particularly here in the northern hemisphere, where life is surrendering into death, the letting go, the challenge of releasing that which is and opening to the mystery of what's next. This challenge requires what's known as uprightness, integrity, right action into my higher self, connecting to that blueprint of whom I came here to be, the best that my soul can express. And I sense that this middle way between what has been and what could be, between our foundation that should be kept and the innovations that must come through, that middle way feels possible. As we move forward in the next few weeks, as life comes to us in its habitual, scheduled, regular way, what reveals itself as needing a refresh? What patterns can we let go of and invite in something new? Or where are we too unformed and coming into structure and form would serve us? This is the journey I sense. I'm also aware of how this is something that can enact upon us, that it isn't always about our will force figuring it out and exerting something. It's about being present and available for the indwelling of these forces to find their equilibrium within us. Can you allow yourself to be shaped and formed by the tides of Saturn and Uranus, of the old and the new, of tradition and the future, releasing and receiving in the right measure? New moons, traditionally inward and quiet, personal even. Yet here too, I feel how this work, this alignment, this communion with your larger self, worked on by cosmic tides, makes the hugest difference in the collective, makes a big impact into exactly these issues that are up globally, societally, geopolitically, environmentally. So let this be a joy as you do this personal work, navigating the middle way of Saturn and Uranus this cycle. Aho. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.